These homeowners think they can renovate like a pro.
We'll see about that.
I know that I can do a better job.
Piece of cake. I'm Matt Blashaw. When it comes to contracting, I'm the pro. And I'm the judge, coming in when projects are finished to inspect the quality of work and guess how much the homeowners spent. Today's challenge, converting a junky garage into a high-end laundry room and a hip metal art studio. If they pull it off for less than what I thought,
They win, and I pay them the difference in cold, hard cash.
we owe you $6,000. $10,600 with $16,600. This is professional grade. I'm on my way to see Chris and Holly. Now, these two are artists, and they want to transform their garage into a metal sculpture studio. They also want a space that they could show off their motorcycles, and they want a finished laundry room. This is not going to be your average home renovation.
Let's just unload and get things moved out.
Hello, hello. Holy clutterific. What do you guys use this space for now?
A little bit of everything. We've got motorcycle storage, we've got past renovation storage here, my CNC machine equipment there.
So you're a metal worker.
Yeah.
Nice.
One of many things.
Wow.
Professionally, I am finishing up my apprenticeship for tattooing. He's a machinist.
That's detailed work.
His very detailed work.
So you guys both ride bikes?
Yep.
So what's in this land over here? I see saws, I see grinders.
This is project land. We've got the MIG welder here. We've done a couple of different projects with that.
But obviously, how this is configured right now is not working.
Conducive.
Nope,
Definitely
that's hard.
not.
All right, well, let's move over here. I know you got a whole nother space. Laundry land. Does laundry get done in it?
Yeah, it does. With
Just
some other
barely.
projects.
Yep. Time for a change.
Time for a change. So what are you gonna do to turn this cluttered mess around? Give me the plan.
Essentially, we want to split the garage into two different areas.
In the laundry room, we're going to be getting a new washer and dryer, custom cabinets, a sink, and putting in new tile. In the garage, we're making a workbench, adding some storage cabinets, and going to be creating some space for our motorcycles.
And finally, we want to epoxy the garage floor for a really nice finish.
That sounds cool. It's gonna be as unique as you guys are. You guys ready to dive in and declutter this place?
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Before you do, I'm gonna bring my guy in. We're gonna look over the space right now. We're gonna see what you guys are dealing with before you start. For this project, I brought in my buddy, John Quash. He is a professional contractor that is an expert when it comes to the detail work. So when Chris and Holly are done with their space, he's gonna come back to help me judge it. Wow. All right, John, let's take a peek at this floor. Typical garage floor at a slope. And they wanted to put down tile here.
And we are about an inch
Slope. So when we come back, I'm looking for level floor
I want to see a floor that's tiled correctly
and no trip hazard.
and no tripping hazard.
They got some electrical to deal with. This is gonna be a workshop. And they're talking about metal working tools. I mean, that takes a lot of amps. I'm gonna need to see dedicated circuits.
Exactly.
Cool. We're gonna come back, they're gonna be finished with their space. We're gonna look at the materials they use. We're gonna look at the quality of labor. We're gonna put a price on it. Anything that looks DIY is not gonna earn them much money at all. This is a big project.
We're ambitious.
I want you guys to win as much as possible, okay? I'm rooting for you, so I'm gonna give you guys a couple of advantages here. First thing I'm gonna do is give you the card to our construction manager. His name is Kevin, okay? If you guys come into a situation, you don't know where to go, give him a call. He will set you in the right direction. I'm also gonna give you what's called a second chance. I'm gonna come in right before you guys are done. I'm gonna look at your work. If anything is not up to professional standards, I'm gonna give you the opportunity to fix it before we come back for our final estimate, because that's gonna eventually put more money in your pocket.
Sounds like a plan.
That's what we're going for.
Cool?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Start the engines.
All right.
Good luck.
Take care. Bye. Pose. Check. Oh, slipping.
We've been living in this house for just about 3 years now.
Just give me boxes. Thank you. The budget we've set for this project is $8,000. My role in the renovation is going to be design, research, bargain shopping.
How about we just don't move anything
How
until
about
the bike's
you
gone?
move everything right there? The way Chris and I work together on renovations, sometimes can be a little tenuous.
There's stuff in here that I definitely don't want to keep. This is ugly. This should be thrown out. It's pink.
That tile is from your mom.
Holly and I are both very stubborn. She'll definitely give me her opinion.
It's not pink. Why would we have tile that was pink?
I'm just gonna take them to work and throw them in the dumpster.
Nope.
Watch your head.
Yep. It's day 5. Chris and I have been up since 5:30 this morning. We've been at work all day, and now it's time for this janky wall to come down so that we have wide open space to work with.
You turn the power on and we're gonna see sparks.
Ooh.
To save a little bit of money, we're gonna tear out the electrical ourselves.
Ah, much easier.
Now we can start cutting all this down.
I'm afraid I'm gonna swing and hit.
I'm afraid too.
So hand up here.
Yep, go ahead.
Ready.
1, 2, 3, go. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, don't do that.
It bounces.
That spells danger. All right, ready?
Oh my God.
That almost broke.
We're a week into the renovation and I'm sick as a dog.
Looks like there's a dip like right here. I think we're gonna have to pull some of these back up though. I have bad news.
All right. We're a week into the renovation and I'm sick as a dog, but that's not gonna stop me. Plumbing is our first major expense. It's costing me $600 for labor and materials. We shopped around. $600 is more than fair. It's gonna be up to code, it's gonna be safe, and that's the most important part. Okay, that's gross. It's day 13. We looked at a washer and dryer, decided to buy them.
The window was replaced,
Yeah.
right?
They had a couple little imperfections, a little dent here and there. We're saving just under 50% on them, and we only ended up spending $750 for the 2 of them. We're starting with the framing today, and my dad is here to help us out. We're gonna frame our wall. We're gonna set our pocket door.
I can just shim in here though, can I?
We're doing the framing ourselves because Chris has an extraordinary attention to detail.
I think I got one in.
Matt will think this is definitely professionally done. I can almost 100% guarantee it.
Pocket door's in, hard part's over. Time for some lunch. All right, it's day 16 and we're putting up some drywall and I got my buddy Jason to help me. Hopefully we'll get this done fast and not have to go too late into the night. Yeah, it needs to get shaved down.
As far as the budget goes, we've spent about $5,600 so far. So far, we've hired out electrical and have bought the materials for framing and drywall. You broke the corner.
No, we didn't.
Chris and I don't have too much drywall experience, but I think we're ready for the challenge.
And you missed.
All right, you want to do better?
Yeah, I do. What are you gonna give me if I nail it?
Gold star.
Massage time. Oh, crap. Oh. Miss. What is that now? You're like 2 for like 6.
Doesn't matter. At the end of the night, I get a massage.
There you go. You gotta keep
bit
it in
more.
to screw it in deeper.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. It's day 27. We're starting to tile. I have my friend Chris from work helping me tonight. We spent about $500 on the tile. Do you see light underneath there?
That corner, yeah, that corner.
I've only laid tiled once. Really don't think there's much to it. Looks like there's a dip like right here. I think we're gonna have to pull some of these back up though. It was very frustrating to get halfway through the tile and realizing that was way out of level. So we're ripping it up and starting all over again. I don't think I did enough research, so it bit me in the ass. Whoa, we spent like 5 hours getting this far? Now we're undoing it all?
To lose a full day, it's extremely frustrating.
Laying tile, part 2. This thing needs to be like here. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the best solution is gonna float the floor.
We have to go out and buy the bags.
That's the only thing to do.
I'm gonna go tell Holly we gotta get this liquid level.
Yep. Don't do it. Have fun.
Hopefully it works and we can get the show on the road. Hey, I have bad news. We have to get the liquid level stuff.
All right. We knew the cement floor wasn't level. We didn't build it up enough. They didn't build it up enough.
All right, we'll be back in a bit.
All right. I'm stressed out. It's extremely frustrating. We got this awesome letter from our HOA. You have appliances piled in your driveway. Yeah, well...
You guys need any help?
Matt's here right now.
So what's going on with that patch job? It's a bad patch job there.
So it's day 35, and lots of things have been happening the last few days.
You ready?
Yep.
Chris and his friend discovered this magical thing called self-leveler, and luckily it worked, and we're not gonna have to tile for the 3rd time. Then it took a few extra days for tiling. Hopefully we can get back on track one way or the other. So in the mail yesterday, we got this awesome letter from our HOA. It was noticed that you have appliances, wood, doors, and a metal cabinet piled in your driveway. Please have these items removed and placed somewhere not in view of the street. Yeah, well, huh. So I really love the way the cabinets turned out.
Jeff did a really good job.
Originally, we planned on building the cabinets ourselves, but we did end up having to subcontract out the laundry room cabinets. We only spent $1,100. That included labor and materials.
There just wasn't enough time. It made more sense just to have somebody else do it.
Overall, our budget is at $8,300 right now. It's a bit over what we had originally anticipated spending, but it's mostly because of these cabinets. Chris and I just want to make sure everything is right and up to the highest quality. And we still think we're going to win some money.
We had some questions about the finish work in the garage, so we had to call the construction manager that Matt recommended, Kevin, to see if he has any tips or pointers we can use.
Chris, how are you, man? Good to see you. Holly! My pleasure. You worked so hard, you managed to even get some holes in your jeans. Look at that.
They were brand new when we started this renovation.
It really looks great in here. So what can I help you with today?
Well, one of our questions was the transition from the laundry room into the garage. We're not sure if that's gonna work.
What's gonna happen on this side?
It's gonna be red epoxy.
Wow, 2 completely different floors. These are really designed for perfect situations, which this is not. So you're gonna have to call like a hardwood flooring company. They are gonna have to build you a custom transition piece.
Okay.
Spend the extra dough and you're probably gonna get it back when this is all said and done. So do it right and you will be super, super happy.
I really hate that smell.
You like the smell of money?
It's day 48 and we're starting the epoxy on the garage floor. Holly and I, we both really like red.
It's so pretty. So I'm really glad I found this stuff online. It originally cost $800 or $900 and I got a 20% discount.
Sweet. And how much was it when we were thinking about even hiring it out?
The guy wanted like $1,300.
Yeah, I'll save that. I'll paint some floors for extra cash.
No kidding.
It's day 52. Holly's friend came over and painted a mural on our garage door and it came out fantastic. I think these pegs go on the side. Right now, we're working on putting the cabinets together. I found a great deal online. I got them 1,700 bucks for 10 pieces and it matches perfectly.
You guys need any help?
Hey! Matt's here right now and he's gonna look over some stuff to give us some pointers before our final day.
Okay, hang tight. I'm gonna go take a peek.
All right.
All right.
Thanks.
Ooh, that's sweet. That is cool. All right, you're not gonna have to fix that.
Sweet.
So what's going on with that patch job?
That's the electrical housing that runs through the attic and it comes pretty flush with the ceiling.
All right, it's a bad patch job.
Yeah, it's a bad patch job.
Unfinished.
You need to scrape off what's ever there, sand it down, and then just skim coat it with some drywall mud and really feather it out so it blends in with the rest of the wall. Doable? Let's talk about the laundry area. Okay, what is going on with the trim piece on top of the backsplash?
There's a huge gap in between.
Didn't want to paint between the limestone and the wall.
Take that trim piece off. The backsplash alone is that gap filler. Take the trim off, scrape it down, get it nice and clean, put some caulking on it, put the painter's tape down there, and then just give me a nice clean line. Okay? You'll be happier for it, trust me.
All right.
Okay, you guys good?
Yeah, we can do it.
All right, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm nervous to see what the judges think of it.
I'm nervous.
A little adjustment needed.
Why is there a painting here? This is definitely not professional, so we couldn't give you full credit.
So today is finally the day. The garage and the laundry room are done.
I love how it turned out. I kind of don't remember how it was before.
This is gonna be the first room we show people now. It's gonna be like, look what we did.
Showroom.
Exactly.
Our original budget estimate was $8,000. We actually spent $14,100. I think most people would be concerned about spending that over their budget, but money well spent, really. Bottom line, we love how it came out.
Yeah.
We're gonna wait to see what the judges think of it.
I'm nervous.
I'm nervous.
Look at this, huh?
Now this is what I call a garage.
Does it make you want to get up and ride a motorcycle right now?
Let's roll.
Yeah. All right, first things first though. We gotta look at the quality of labor, quality of materials. We gotta see if it's truly up to professional standards. Then we'll put our estimate together, okay?
I'm ready.
All right, let's take a closer look.
Little nugget.
Wiring's good.
A little adjustment needed.
Why is there a painting here? Speakers. I got their sprinkler system. Sweet, dialed in. All right, John. We knew a big challenge of theirs was going to be the transition from the tile out to the garage.
I think they did a great job. It's a smooth transition. It's flush.
I think they nailed it here. So over here in Tool Land, we wanted more juice. And juice they gave us. They got 220 here, they got a standard 110 over here, so plenty of outlets.
It looks like a professional job. So I think it's a job well done.
That is our final estimate.
That is a solid number.
It's good?
It's good.
Before I tell you some numbers, I want to talk to you about the work that's gone on, okay?
Okay.
I want to talk about the floor first. I love this color of this floor. You brought your character into this garage, made it fun. That color is just spot on. What I'm not in love with is the application. Okay? You want a nice smooth finish, and I saw some pitting around the corners, so we couldn't give you full credit in terms of the application.
Okay.
Okay.
All right?
I really like what you did to the space. This is a laundry room. The one-piece cabinet down here and the one-piece cabinet up here gives you maximum space.
We had a cabinet maker fabricate them, and we stained them.
It looks like a professional job.
Score.
You guys did a lot of drywall in here. Who did the work?
We did most of it.
This, especially right here, you can really see the lumps going down there, and it's just all in your joints. And that's just, you didn't spread out the drywall mud enough. If I'm gonna put a professional drywall guy on this, I'm not gonna see one seam. It's gonna look flawless all the way through. And this is definitely not professional, so we couldn't give you full credit on that.
Right.
Here. Have you heard enough from me?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's bring your family and friends in here, and let's see how it turned out for you guys. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me have it. What'd you guys spend on your garage?
$14,100.
This garage is paying you back.
All right.
Our estimate, $21,900. You guys are winning $7,800. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and the hundreds. How do you feel? Oh, that's huge.
I feel better.
Feel better?
I don't feel sick anymore. Now I can go pay it all off. And then maybe vacation. No work.
How proud are you of one another?
I had a few fits of frustration, to say the least, and he was always super supportive, and yeah.
This is truly your own. You made one rockin' garage. Here's how the numbers break out. Even though there were some problems with the epoxy, finishing the garage and tile floors without hiring the labor earned them over $1,000. Smart shopping for the cabinets also earned them $400. And finally, the labor on framing and insulation paid off, adding over $900 to their winnings.
Can you believe it's really done?
Yep, I can. I'm glad it's over. That was a pain. The last week was a pain, but I enjoyed it.
You just did everything that needed to be done, so that was pretty awesome.